did anyone watch last night when he gave his acceptance speech? It's quite powerful. It's something that will be remembered in American politics because he talked about what he wants to have happen in New York City. What does he want to have happen? Anyone know? The rent. Rent. What's the problem with rent in New York City?
Housing, rent.
Too high. A lot of money. The rent is very high. So his plan is to keep the rent from going up. How do you do that? Well, he is the mayor and he's talking about rent control. So if you own the apartment, the building, that's my building. I own this building. And I rent out apartments. And I decide I'm going to raise the rent. The law in New York City will say, no. We'll keep it the same. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So, is New York City the only place where the rent is going too high? No. Hamtramck, Detroit, Chicago, Los Angeles, all over the country, rents are going too high. So that's one thing that he talked about. The other thing is transportation.
Yeah.
Transportation. Now in New York City, people don't have their, like you drive here in Hamtramck, you have a car, you drive around. In New York City, not so much. How do you get around?
Bus, train, bus.
Pardon? Well, some bicycle, but most people
Bus, train.
take bus, subway, or trains that go further distance. Bus. How much does it cost to ride the bus? The last time I was in New York, I think it was $2 or $2.50 each time. So if you go $2.50, then you go somewhere else $2.50, then you go somewhere else $2.50. So he's talking about free bus. You want the bus? You take it. Free. No money. But who is going to pay for it? Pardon? The government will pay for it. Where will the government get its money? Taxes. And who will pay the taxes? Which people? The poor people? People that have so much money. I showed you yesterday that some people who are called billionaires, what does that mean, billionaire? Very, very rich.
Morning.
Good morning. Let's get you a chair over here. Yeah. So he's talking about having a tax for people that have so much money they can afford it. So to change the tax structure, change the tax structure. So are those people happy? Well, if you can ride the bus for free, will you be happy in New York? But if you are a billionaire and you have to raise your taxes, are you going to be happy? The other thing that he talked about in his speech is the fact that he is a Muslim. He is an Indian Muslim from his father. His mother is not Muslim. She's Hindu. So they have combined, yes. And he said, and I thought this was very important, he said, he is very tired of people saying things about Muslim faith. That people in Muslim faith are not good Americans. And he said, no, that's not true. And so this is the first person in New York of this. New York is a big, important city, to speak for people of Islamic faith in public office, the mayor's office. So this is very important. There are other things that he talked about as well that affects young people who want to have families. Young people who want to have families and have babies, and both mother and father need to work to make money. What do you do with baby? Pardon? Where do you take your baby? A little one like this. Where do you go with the young children? Baby care. Child care. Is it free? No. It's expensive. So he's talking about free child care for people who need that. So you can see that many people are saying, I like this idea, but who's going to pay for it? We need you a chair.
Good.
No, hang on, let's get you. I'll get one for me too.
I don't know.
You get one for you and I'll get one for me. Oh, he's gonna be strong. You got it? Okay. So, we were talking about the election yesterday, and if you have a chance, you all know how to go on YouTube. Yes? YouTube? And you can watch it on YouTube on your phone and watch his acceptance speech. It's very, very beautiful speech. It will be remembered for a long time. So today we're going to finish up what we talked about yesterday with budget, and then move on to a story, and then do another exercise sheet. But before we move on, I'm reminding you that next week, Tuesday, no class. Why? Why no class? Veterans Day. Veterans Day. And what is a veteran? Pardon? Military. A person who has been in the military and came home is called a veteran. And it has to do with World War I. The big war. We talked about George Washington. Remember George Washington? The Revolutionary War. And the United States became a country. So in 1914 was World War I, which meant not just two countries fighting at war, But all over the world, countries were fighting each other. It started in one place and kept going to this one and this one and so on. So many countries celebrate the end of that war, the end of World War I. So United States has Veterans Day, and so does Canada. I don't know about other countries, Mexico and how they do it in Europe. They often call it Armistice Day in some parts of the world. So that's what happens on Tuesday. And remember that the library is closed. Many government offices are closed, but
School is open.
we have school. Unfortunately, we don't have a room at Horizon, so we don't have a class in the library. Let's go back here to our routine. This is, before I take this off, this was some of my readers yesterday. They sound a little bit alike, but you have to make sure that your understanding of them is very different. Who is a person? Who is that? Who are you? Who? In writing, you may see the word whom. It is also like who, a person, but it's how it's used in a sentence. And we haven't talked about that, but just remember, it's the same meaning, who and whom. How, who and how. What does this mean? How? How are you? That's one thing, that's an expression. How are you? How many? Another expression. How do you make coffee? The way. So this one is used a lot of different ways. How are you? How old are you? How many fingers?
How do you?
How
Do you?
How do you do something?
How do you know?
This part, before I take it off, shows a couple things. From drop to dropped. This T on the end shows that some words, remember, don't sound like ud. So it's not dropped, dropped. Even though it's ed, it's dropped. But notice what happened to the double P. Why?
Vowel.
The vowel sound. If you don't double the P, when you look at that, you would pronounce it groped. That's for the pronunciation. This one a little different.
Permitted.
Permitted. Permitted. Permitted. Permitted. Sound of the mit is strong. Double the T. Open. No double N. No double N. Because it's one sound. But it has a D sound at the end. Open. Carry. Notice care. Care. The beginning. Not cried.
Right.
Remember cried?
Yeah. Very.
But notice here, Y,
Carry.
I, and then add ed, carry. But this one, exception to the rule, shut, enjoyed. No double. No change Y to I. English does not like too many vowels together. 2 vowels, good. More than 2, not so good. So this stays a Y, enjoyed. Let's kind of a review from yesterday. Let's see if I have a marker. Works for me today. It would be nice if someone invented a marker where I could add some ink to it. Because these dry up, throw away. Hundreds and hundreds of markers. Use it, throw it away. No good. Let's see. Not so good. Wednesday, November 5th. We often add this when we have numbers in order. First, second, third, fourth, and so on. Easy. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. If you say November 5, you'll be understood. But if you hear the word 5th, we have to know what that means. So let's talk about our weather. What's going on? What's going on outside today?
Pretty cold.
Who said very cold?
No.
Mohammed says very cold. Mohammed wants to live in a very warm place. He may have to move to California where it's warm. So he says it's very cold. Do you agree? No. That's his opinion. Yes. So what can we say? That's
Weather is
cloudy. Cloudy. What else can we say?
Crazy.
What? Breezy. Not heavy. Say light breeze. Light breeze. Not heavy breeze. Light breeze. What can we say about the temperature that is not an opinion, a fact? What can we say? 50. It's 54. 54 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a fact. He checked. Not opinion, but a fact. Now I want an opinion. How does it feel?
I feel it.
Pardon?
I feel it.
He feels good. How do you feel?
Okay,
Chilly? Chilly. So we have some saying cold, some says good, some says chilly. So we'll leave it off, you can decide. But now I heard something today, it's going to go up to 60, which is not too bad. But Sunday night, before you go to bed on Sunday, something may happen. Something that is predicted. Yes.
I like that.
Snow predicted Sunday night. And so I want to remind you, those of you that have not driven your car in snow, that the snow melts and becomes very slippery. So be careful. Next week. Yeah, we're moving into a change in weather patterns. So let's go back here to finish up. Look on page 31. This is a review. This one. This one. Did you sign in? I have your Burlington. Did I give everyone your password, your number and a password for Burlington? Anyone know? Did you get one, Sophia? Burlington? No? What is Burlington?
program.
Pardon?
Lace up.
Burlington is a computer program you can use at home or at work on any computer that is on the network. So it's a learning program for English that's both learning how to use the word, what words mean, and also how to express them properly. And that's the hardest part of the Burlington, is making the word sounds that the computer likes. If the computer doesn't like how you said the word, repeat. And you have to keep going till it likes the way you said it. Then it moves to the next one. And so you'll practice on Burlington, see what you think, and hopefully by the end of fall, we will have another person here to help you with the computers and use the Burlington also in class. So let's go back here to page 31, and let's look at these words at the top. Now remember, this lesson is about planning how to use money. Morning. Planning how to use money. Thank you. So sometimes words have uses that is a little different than using money. So we talked about wants and needs. This has to do with planning a budget, how you make economic decisions, spending money. So that's its focus. So the first word there are words together, decision making. Decision. Now remember that these go together. This is an adjective talking about making. Yes. What kind of making? Decision making. So you have to remember that this is ing. It's called a gerund. Gerund. Now we know that making can be part of a verb. Am making is a verb. It's what I'm doing. I am making. Present perfect. Over here,
is necessary. Iran.
it's a noun. This gerund. Now it's a noun. Same thing here. Decision making is hard. Decision making is necessary. It becomes a noun. Something that is. What are you doing? I am decision making. That's what I'm doing. What will you do tomorrow? I will make a decision. But right now, I am decision making. Now, thank you. So on here, we have decision making is a noun. Spending habits are nouns. What are spending habits? Who remembers? Spending. In this case, the habit is spending.
And money, how to use.
How you use your money over and over. Things you do. Next one. Goal. Goals. What is goal? What are goals?
A person has a target.
Aims.
Aims, target.
What else?
Target.
The target. Yeah. Target of your action. What else? Your purpose. What do you want to finish? What do you want to do? Your goal. This one, values. Values. Now remember, this is a noun. How you feel. What do you think is important? A noun. Value. What is important? Value. Next one, net income. Net income.
No money. Not the tax.
All the money is.
No money? I hope not.
All expenses are
No, say.
deducted.
Say it again. Who said it? One of you said it. What did you say? After deductions. Money after deductions. What is a deduction?
Reduce, no, cut,
What?
reduce, cut, off,
Kind of.
kind of,
A deduction means
improvisation. No.
that's right. Oh, Ruba, that word has several different meanings. Deduction. But we're talking about money. Money. So deduction means to take out. So the biggest deduction when you work, taxes. So if you are a billionaire in New York, the deductions are going to get bigger because the taxes will get bigger. Deduction. What you were talking about, deduction is reasoning. Deduction. That's it. That's a different word.
Extra expenditure.
Extra expenditure. Boy, these are economic words. We have some good economists in here. So this is important, and this will come up in another lesson that we will get to.
Gross income, deduction, net income.
Minus.
Yeah, deduction.
Net income or net pay. So the lesson that you will have later on will be, you won't say income, it'll say pay. Gross pay. Minus deductions, net pay. The next one, wants and needs. In terms of budgeting, in business, wants and needs are different. So what is a need? Must have. What's another way of saying it? Magic word, necessary. Wants, like to. What you desire. I want something. I like it. I want to have it. Need is must have. I need to have. I must have. So let's go on the other side, which we didn't do. And let's start over here, and we'll use these words in the blanks. Okay. And I'm going to start us off with number 1. We'll help each other. A good
Money manager. Money manager. Here's the budget.
fill these in, practice these words. Number one, 2 words in here. A good budget
And then, money manager.
creates a
Money manager creates a budget. And
Get good budget.
no.
money manager.
I'm sorry. A good what?
Budget.
Money manager.
Money manager. Backwards.
Creates a budget.
Creates a
Budget.
budget. Money manager creates a budget. Sometimes that person is called a CEO, a manager, the treasurer, the person who takes care of the money. Next one, number 2, let's go through these. What's that?
Inflation.
It says here, expenses going up. What's that word? Inflation. Number 2. Inflation. Let's remind ourselves what inflation means. What does inflation mean? Who remembers?
Much money on the price for
The price. What happens to the price? The price
Up.
goes up.
Up.
The price of goods depends. The price of services. How much do you pay to go to the doctor? Things and services. Inflation. Number 3. Number 3, needs. Essential. Notice here, in these lessons, we've had 3 different ways of talking about needs.
Necessary.
Essential. This is the first one we've used that used the word essential. Number 4,
Values.
values. Education, family, and hard work are examples of values. Number 5,
Gross. Gross. Process.
who says net, who says gross?
Gross.
Before taxes. Before taxes is what? Gross. Before taxes is gross. And then, of course, your
After taxes. Net.
net income is after taxes. let's go down here to find out if these are wants or needs. Rent. I would say need. For making budgets, rent is a need. If you don't have money for rent, what happens? You're on the street. You're out.
Homeless.
Homeless. Yes. How about a new car?
Want.
Does anyone want a new car? No, he says no. Do you want a new car? Oh, he wants an old car. No one wants a new car?
No, I want to.
I want a new car. New is nice. Everything works. No problem. But school loans. This one's tricky. School loans. Do you know about school loans? What do you think school loans are?
Study loans. Study loans.
Money for what?
For study.
To pay the school to take classes. A loan. You go to the bank to get money, it's called a loan. So, a school loan is used for what? Hamtramck High School?
No.
ESL at Horizon?
No.
Where do you need a school loan?
University.
Yes, college, university. Yes. Wayne State University. Pardon? Private school. Some people send their children to a private school, and maybe they get a school loan to pay for it. But we will talk about this for some of you that are going to be moving on from your adult classes and maybe want to take classes at college or university about this whole business of school loans. Some of it is not good. You take your money and then you have to pay it back. And the interest is very high. That's for a different time. So, school loans, a want or a need? Maybe. I'm not sure. How about 10? Utility bill payment. Need. Water, electricity. How about groceries? Need. How about school books? Want. How about credit card bills? Another one that's tricky. Because if you get a credit card bill and you don't pay it, what happens? The interest. What happens to the interest? Up every month. Yes. And how about number 14? New clothes. We'll skip part C. I don't want to do that. So this is a little exercise for information. Now, remember this book that they have, a little bit old, but the idea here is to find information in the reading to answer A, B, C. And most of the testing that you will be doing you're going to have A, B, C, D. So this one you only have 3. So I'll pass this out first. This one. Send it that way. So then, do you understand about Tuesday next week? For us, it's a holiday for this class. But the rest of the school just can't. And answer for cashier and then stock clerk. Do cashier first, let's see how much time we have. Go on to the next one. few more minutes and then we'll come back together. Still a little there, you know. I took a Claritin, which dries up my sinuses. But I've been using sniffing hot water, steam. That help makes it feel better. So I slept last night, slept hard. A few more days, I think. Okay, I know you're still working on two sides, but let's go back to page 25 where it says cashier. And let's start in the back. What do we have here? Corner, would you like to start? Okay. Cashier.
Reading for information. Cashiers work in many different places, including
Places. Don't forget. Look for the little endings at the end. Places.
Here is including
Places.
places, including movie theaters, supermarkets, department stores, and restaurants. Most cashier total bills, receive money, and make change. They also fill out change from and
Charge forms.
charge forms and give receipts. Sometimes they are also responsible for putting
Merchandise.
merchandise in bags for the customer.
Merchandise. What do you think that is?
Sell or buy.
What do you buy? What you buy at the store is the merchandise. Next paragraph.
In the past, cashiers had to enter the cost of an item by pressing numbers on a keyboard. Many cashiers still do this, but most cashiers today use scanner and computer terminals.
Let's go back. Read that last sentence again and make sure you get all the S's at the end of the word. Many cash.
But most cashiers today use scanners and computer terminals in stores with scanners. The cashier places the product's barcode in front of the scanner. The scanner then sends the code number to a computer. The computer identifies the item and rings up its price.
Very good. Next paragraph.
Cashiers are responsible for the money they handle. Sometimes they give too much change or fail to collect enough money. When this happens, they often have to pay the difference themselves.
So let's go down here to number 1. I think we got off track in the back. Habiba, you want to take number 1?
Question. Oh, we find it. 1 number question. Oh, sure. Okay,
Cashier can find work in many places, including store and
Restaurants. Notice that word place with an S. Places. 2 sounds. Places. Places. So do we all agree? Letter B. Next one. Number 2.
Cashier use
Who's next? Who's next in the back?
Cashier use scanners to read the barcode on price
Price tags. Okay, good. Number 3.
Cashier accept payment in front of
Wait, slow down. Number 3, go ahead.
Cashier expect payment in front of
In the form.
in the form of cash, check, charge card or bank card.
Okay. Cashiers. 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 And the next word, accept. Do we see accept? What does that mean, accept? Means to take something, accept. Accept. Number 4.
If a cashier makes a mistake in giving change, the cashier often has to make up the difference.
The difference, very good. Number 5.
A good title for this article would be an overview of a cashier's job.
Very good, excellent. And did we do stock clerk? Okay, we'll read it together and then answer these together. So let's start with paragraph 1 on stock clerk.
Stock clicker keeps
Stock clerks.
stock collects keep shelves and stock
And bin.
sold with the and he also receives goods that have been shipped to the store or warehouse. The impact goods and checks invoice and record
Invoices
invoices and records
and records.
records. We make sure that the delivery matches the order. We bought
Supplies.
on the selling floor and shelves. We also mark each item with the code and prices.
That word is item. Each item. Item. Very good. Next paragraph.
A stock clerk in a supermarket might count the cans of coffee and the
Shelves.
shelves. When the supermarket's low,
Wait,
the
hold on, slow down. Supply.
clerk would fill the shelves again. A stock clerk in
Wait. Go back to that last sentence, when. Read that for me again. When
the supermarket
when the supply.
supply gets low, the stock clerk would fill the shelves again.
Would fill.
Shelves again.
Very good. Notice fill with an I-L-L. Fill. Okay. The letter I, ill. So, and that word shelves. Notice one shelf, 2 shelves. It's one of those examples of F to D-E-S. Bookshelves. In the store, the shelf for canned goods, the shelves for canned goods. Next one, next paragraph.
A stock clerk in a department store meets columns waiters stacked on the counter. He or she often has to refold every day's clothing after customers look at it. A stock clerk.
Okay, next paragraph.
A stock clerk in a produce market attractively arranges the food in bins. Produce clerks try to keep the stock looking fresh. They try to keep latest ones and shelf. For example, they must keep bananas at room temperature.
What is that word moist?
Like water.
Put water on. They spray water on it. What does that mean? Chilled. Chilled. Keep the lettuce moist or wet and chilled. What? What does that mean? Chilled. Cold. Yes. So remember our word chilly? It feels chilly outside. Not cold, not freezing, but not warm. Chilled. And then the last one, bananas at room temperature. Why? Did you ever put bananas in the refrigerator? What happens if you do? They get cold. They change color. Yes. The skin turns black. Yeah. So it's funny about bananas. Most fruit you can put in the refrigerator, not bananas. Turns black. Inside's still good, but some people say, no, black banana, I don't want that. They want the yellow banana. So let's go down here to answer these questions. Who is next? Amir? No, Hannah. Right. Number 1.
Stop. The class are responsibility for
Responsible.
keeping
Shelves. S-H shelves.
beans, supply, wood,
Merchandise. Number 2, Ruba.
In a grocery store, prices are marked by the stock clerk.
The stock clerk. From our story. Number
Stock
3.
clerks in a product market must
Produce.
Stock clerks in a produce market must know how to keep food fresh as long as possible.
Very good.
In a department store, when a customer unfolds a sweater to look at it, the stock clerk usually has to refold it.
Refold it. And number 5, back up here, Ahmed.
The main point of this article is that stock clerks work in different kinds of stores.
It's telling you about different kinds of stock clerks. Today's world is rapidly changing with keeping track of items in a store. And this was in the summer. I was in San Francisco. San Francisco is the Silicon Valley of the United States. What happens there? San Francisco, Silicon Valley. What does that mean? What? What kind of things are happening in Silicon Valley? High technology. Silicon Valley has to do with silicon, which is used for computer chips, making of the new world of electronics. And so if you are in California, in San Francisco, you will see many cars with no one driving it. Robot cars. Yes. The car drives itself. It's programmed in and drives down the street. You look in the car, no one in it. But you can rent one to ride in. Instead of an Uber, do we all know Uber? Anyone ever been in an Uber car? I've been in an Uber car with a driver, but a car in San Francisco, some of them have no driver. You sit in the back seat and the car goes. Would you do that? Oscar says yes, he would do it. My daughter did it once and she said no, no more.
What?
Dangerous.
Oh.
Computers can make mistakes if they don't know what's happening. They can't, the computer doesn't know if somebody does something stupid. The computer thinks everything should go the right way. So anyway, when I was there, I went to a Home Depot. Do you know Home Depot?
Home.
Yeah.
A market for what?
For a house.
All kind of,
Yeah, everything.
all kind of,
Everything for a
Hardware store.
Yeah.
Everything.
everything.
That tall. Shelves everywhere.
Right.
So I'm walking, looking for something, and I see a robot. A little box. About this wide, this deep, about this high. With a big eye. And the top moves. Making a little soft sound like that. So that people know it's there. So you don't walk into it. So it's going, what's it doing? It's looking at all the merchandise on the shelf. So in the old days, the stock clerk at a store would look on the shelf and say, oh, we need more hammers. Only one hammer left. We need more. And then he would make an order and someone would bring more to put on the shelf. Well, the robot does that. The robot looks up there and says, only one. And the robot will also say, oh, someone put something else up there. Doesn't belong. But it doesn't have any arms, so it just makes a report. That robot goes up and down all the aisles, 24 hours a day, never stops, never gets tired, never has to go to the bathroom, doesn't get hungry, it keeps going. So the company says, that's good.
Yeah.
It doesn't call in sick. It doesn't drink.
No.
Doesn't sleep.
No.
You buy it, it's there, you have it for a long time. So that robot does the work of many people. Many people. So what happens to those people? Unemployed. No job.
Yeah.
The best.
That's what's happening in California, in Silicon Valley, and it is happening other places as well. Do we know Amazon?
Yeah.
He fired
Yeah.
30,000.
I heard 50,000.
50.
Yes. They laid them off. They laid them off because computers now do that work. So in this case, I told you about a computer that looks. But computers also are made to have and exact. So for example, if I want to pick up this paper and my eyes are closed, I can find it. The computer knows right away, yes, pick it up and do exactly what it's supposed to do. No mistakes. Perfect. And so the computers are now at Amazon and putting things in boxes. Close the box up, put a label on it. You can have a room this big at Amazon, no people, just machines. This is very strange. To me, it's strange. I grew up on a farm. You know farm? With vegetables?
I like it.
Do you like farm?
Yeah.
I did too. Do we know strawberries?
Yeah.
Strawberries grow on the ground on a little bush. And you look and say, green strawberry, red strawberry, strawberry with a little bit of green, a little bit of red. The machines now pick strawberries. The machine says that strawberry is now red enough and picks the strawberry. Doesn't drop it, doesn't need to take a break, doesn't call in sick. Farming now has computers to pick your vegetables. Again, I find this very strange. I used to love picking strawberries because you pick a strawberry and you put one in the basket, you pick the second strawberry and you eat it. Delicious. And the machine doesn't eat strawberries. So these are very unusual times we are in. The robots. But at the same time, I had surgery, and my wife had surgery. She had surgery on her back. Who did the surgery? The doctor and the robot. The doctor sits like this, telling the robot where the cut should be, what to do. And the robot hand is perfect. Never a mistake. Never shaky. Perfect. As long as the doctor knows what to tell him. So in that case, surgery is much easier because the robot can do things more perfect than the hand. Some things good, some things I don't know. Changing times. But it's something to remember as you are looking for programs beyond this. After this class, if you are looking to prepare yourself for the world of work, to understand that computers are now doing things that people used to do. So things that people used to do are now being done by robots, and we should be aware of that. Even last time, do we know Costco? Costco
Yeah.
Market? It's big supermarket, being a big store, clothes, food, everything. And when you check out, you take the basket and you go to a counter, and then the person scans them. Today, you can do it yourself. You scan it yourself. But you have to pick it up, put it in the scanner, and then take it off and put it in the basket. The new scanners will take your cart, your whole cart, and the computer will go and read everything in your cart, so that people don't have to touch anything. So again, these computers are quite incredible. I think we'll stop for today. I want to read the story about Amelia. And remember, next week, Tuesday, is no school. So I'll remind you on Monday, but if you don't come Monday, then you might not know for Tuesday. Any questions? Anything? Okay. I still have a cold, so I'm a little bit tired. But have a good weekend. Stay warm. Yes. Stay healthy. Thank you. We missed you. Have you been working? Where do you work? Which one? Where is it? Place? What's the name? The town? Tangier. What do you do there? Press operator. Is it hard? Is it heavy? Easy? Is it dangerous? Dangerous? So be very careful. How long have you been doing it? 5 months? Will you keep doing it or move to a different job? Different job. Okay. Well, welcome. We'll see you on Monday, everyone. Soon. Next 2 weeks. I'll look for you. Riverton. Is it 2 of them? Wait. Okay. When you said Riverton, I thought maybe they moved down by the river. But I know. Yeah, Deep dish. If you had deep dish pizza, it's this thick. Eat it with a knife and fork. Greek dough.
Jika nak kena lihat tanda sini, macam ni, macam keluar itu nekias.
Here's
Kalau lelaki selain kita terasa.
Here's Hamtramck.
Nah, saya schoolnya sudah.
Thank you. See you Monday.
Thursday, I'm off.
Oh, okay, so I won't come Thursday. No, I won't come Thursday. See you Monday.
Okay.
It's expensive. See how expensive. Question?
How you get the passport of Britain?
Oh, here's Bill. Where's your name? Write this down. Picture. Right here. Ahmed. Ahmed. Try it out and see.